Yes, here you are located at Pont de Chailly Fleurs, which is a flower shop in Chailly, located in Lausanne, Switzerland. We are a team of 6 people. There are 4 professional florists, myself as a homme à tout faire, as we say, and someone in charge of the logistic delivery. We operate in Lausanne and 15 kilometers around Lausanne. We are so-called a generalist. We are not specialized in wedding, but we do everything from all the occasion in life. People come to us to get a flower bouquet for their family, their friend, their lover, you name it. Florist is a bit like a catering company. We work with fresh product, so it's exactly the same principle as a wedding. So when you organize a wedding, the bigger the wedding is, the more you need to plan in advance. Of course, if you need just a small bouquet, it's easy. You can call us, let's say, the day before. There is no problem. But if it's a big wedding and you need a lot of floral decoration, we need to plan in advance. So this is a basic rule. We usually receive requests from the couple itself at first, but sometimes we receive also requests from the concierge or from a wedding planner. We need to set up the team to be ready, because everything is prepared last minute, because we work with, as you can see, fresh product that lasts a few days. So you need to prepare yourself. We need to make sure the flowers are available with our supplier. So we need to organize everything in advance. Flowers are basically seasonal. We don't have the same flowers all year long. But now the market becomes more and more global in the world. So you can have and you can find red roses in the middle of the winter. This is possible here in Switzerland because the market is global. But for some flowers that are produced locally, like peonies, sunflowers, tulips, all these are very seasonal, and you couldn't find a tulip in September. Tulips are usually at printemps, springtime, exactly. Peonies is a bit after, around April to June, and sunflowers is typically fleur d'été, summer flower. So different types of flowers for wedding. Of course, the most important person during that day is the bride. So we have a bride bouquet, hand-tied bouquet, or it can be a drop, or it can be a shower. This is a bride bouquet, but with different shape and style. Also for the bride, you have the flower crown, which is very nice, very romantic. You have also, this is for the bride, then you have the bridesmaids. They have also a bouquet, hand-tied, usually a small hand-tied bouquet. They can have also have a light floral garland in their head. After, you have also the groom and groomsmen. Usually they have a boutonnière, which can be a rose, a big rose, or a hand-tied boutonnière with different kind of flowers. This boutonnière, this is you can have it for the men as well as for the little boys. You can have also this flower crown for the little girls. For the ceremony, you have the floral decoration usually in church, or now it can be a bit everywhere. You have these arches of flowers sometimes, which is more and more popular. It requires a lot of time, these arches, because it has to be done on site, and usually it's quite expensive because it's a lot of flowers and a lot of time to make up, but it's very beautiful, so it's more and more common. But in church or chapel, you can have this bouquet at the end of the bench and bouquet. So also for church, you have the altar. You can place different decoration. Also for the venue, this is really, there is no limit to creativity. So for the venue, you can have flower decoration on the table. You can have flower decoration a bit everywhere, with also even for the cake, you can use petals to magnify a cake, for example. So really no limit on the inspiration, on the creativity. The main limit here will be the financial resources of which is allowed for the event. So this will need to adapt. So some people, they have a big financial resources. They will make it very very big, which is nice for us because we love this job. And but we adapt ourselves. The florist will adapt himself to the need and requests of the couple. Pricing really depends on where you are, but basically here in Lausanne, a bride bouquet, which is average 120 Swiss francs. This is the average. A boutonnière for a groomsman or would be around 15 Swiss francs. Then the arch, as I said, is around 250 Swiss francs per meter. So it's per meter. So if you have a big arch, it's a lot. It's a big job to do. Definitely. Then after that, it's really depending. It's like tailor-made. Trends for the past years was bohemian chic or boho, which was a style which is very soft and romantic, and the idea of inspiring nature, and this was the kind of very trendy these years. And now it's a bit more champêtre. So I will explain this word champêtre. It's a bit French. Champêtre is like a field or countryside. Some people would call it rustic or rustic in English, but in French, this meaning of rustic is a bit harsh, so we call it champêtre. Basically, it's very much going towards nature, something very simple. We take flowers that are from the countryside, something very light, something a bit, very natural, not fancy. These classic with red roses, etc., are a bit it's outdated these days. This is what we can see. So more champêtre these days, and also very strong is dried flower. People are looking for dried flowers, so we incorporate these dried flowers with fresh flowers, or we make only dried flower bouquet for the wedding. Of course, dried bouquet lasts much more longer than a fresh bouquet. The advice I would give to people who are preparing their marriage is look on the net, have a look at what the style you're looking for, what the type of bouquet you're looking for. Save a few pictures, so it's much easier after when you go to the florist to show what you like, and he will understand much more quickly, and he will be able to advise you on the style, the price, etc., etc. This is my first advice. My second advice would be to make a list of what you need for your wedding. So basically, all the floral decoration for the bride, for the bridesmaids, for the groomsmen, for the venue, for the ceremony, etc., etc. To make the list, everything would be much faster after for the florist to give you a quote and to estimate the amount of work to be done. My third advice would be to select a local florist. A local florist within, let's say, 10 to 20 kilometers from the wedding venue. A local florist will be much more flexible than if you select someone far away. Then, of course, you select on his reputation. So look on the net, look at his reviews, go to his website. Usually now florists, they have website, they have Instagram, they show a lot of their work. So you can also see what they are doing, what the style they are doing, etc., etc. Select so a local florist with good reputation. Plan A, select 1, 2, maybe 3, because you need. Sometimes florists are very busy, so you need to have a plan B and a plan C in case. So my last advice would be to contact the florist as soon as possible. Some florists get very busy 1 year in advance, so you need to contact the florist you're looking for as soon as possible, so you get a better view on your budget, because it's important to secure your florist for your most important day.